only one more show during this visit. So the thing is, if you're sending a gift across the miles to your girlfriend, this little wonderful holiday box comes included. So it's almost like it comes gift wrapped. We'll do delivery direct, 079-833. Talk a little bit about the formulations though, because there are a lot of things that you do with your products that are very expensive to do. I mean, you put a lot of expensive ingredients into these.
We did, because it was important to us to have a quality product. And look how thick and rich this is. And this is shea butter, vitamin E, mango, avocado oil. And there's, again, no dyes in this product. So even though everything smells fantastic and they're so happy and warm flavors, they're quality. And they're good for your skin. Healthy ingredients, natural ingredients. Just can't go wrong.
Well, they're good on your skin. And like you said earlier, I mean, a lot of times when I look at products, they put a bunch of fillers and artificial colors. That's something that you really stay away from,
Absolutely,
isn't it?
Absolutely. It's important. I have children. I look at, I'm really conscious of ingredient labels now that I have children.
Oh, I bet.
I don't want to sit in a bubble bath full of coloring. I don't want to put products on my skin that have, you know, artificial colorants that may potentially harm my skin. My skin's different now that I've had children and as I've gotten older. And you want to be conscious of that.
Yeah, you do. I mean, so no artificial dyes or colors. I mean, when you, aloe, I mean, you just say aloe infused with that. I mean, it just makes you want to just sink your whole body.
That's right. My husband uses it on his face after he shaves. Yeah,
oh, wow.
It's great. It's very soothing.
Now, I love your packaging too, by the way.
Thank you.
It's just so sweet and so whimsical. How do you come up with your product lines, or how do you come up with the flavors that you want to do, or how you put it together? Because it seems like it's got a little bit of your personality.
It's a combination of my personal preference and just talking with my customers in my salon and spa. I mean, they have given me so many ideas because I know what I like, but it might not be what everybody else particularly likes. I have a major sweet tooth, and I love cooking shows, so that's really my inspiration behind my products. I know.
Sarah.
Give me dark chocolate any day. And mix a little mint.
You know what I love that you've done? And hey, by the way, Paul, how many of the fall sampler do we have left? I think on the fall sampler, on the fall, last 400 of the fall sampler. Final 400. Sarah's got only one more show. This is her last primetime show, by the way. She's not back until 3 o'clock in the morning. And then, of course, it's going to be up for grabs as to whether or not we'll have any of these remaining. Send this to your best girlfriend. Remember, that fall sampler is the one that's already a customer pick on HSN. If you love pumpkin, there's pumpkin buttercream and cranberry chutney. That makes me think of Thanksgiving all year round.
Absolutely.
Caramel apple.
Cranberry chutney is such a happy, clean, crisp fragrance. It's as well
lovely.
As, isn't it nice? It just kind of wakes you up. And if you're not someone who thinks, you know, why would I want to use food things? I'm more of an herbal person or a floral person. These are great to put right by your sink in your kitchen.
Oh, yes.
You know, we're washing our hands all the time right now. It's flu season, it's cold season. Your hands get so dry. It's winter. So what do we do about it?
Just that light little fragrance too, because I love to cook too. And a lot of times if I'm chopping up onions or garlic, no matter how much I scrub my hands, I can still smell like a little bit of that garlic.
Exactly.
Not real appetizing, especially if you're having a boy over for dinner. I mean, you don't want to be... But I would much rather smell like eggnog, you know, like cinnamon eggnog, you know, much more tantalizing, much more enticing. You know, one of the things that I noticed about your butters, this is something I love, because I love butters, but I like to put a lot on. And a lot of butters, boy, you have to get in there with a knife and you really have to work it. This, it's very thick, but it's still real malleable. I could still cover my whole body with this.
Absolutely. Yeah. You know, putting lotion on after you get out of the shower can be a job sometimes. When they're really thick and you got to work it in there, your skin is dry. This melts onto the skin. And it doesn't sit on top of your skin. It really soaks in, and it leaves a beautiful sheen, especially for holiday time if you're wearing dresses.
Definitely.
Just to wear a little bit on top, you know, on your décolleté. It just gives a nice little shimmer, and your skin looks so moisturized and beautiful. And again, these scents, these flavors are so mild.
That's yummy. I mean, it is, because a lot of times, well, I won't say, you know, the product names, but, you know, there are a couple of companies that have done like vanilla and cake and, you know, all that kind of thing. And you're right, they're a little too heavy.
Absolutely.
And especially as a grown-up, this is the grown-up way to smell pretty and flirty and sexy. And guys really like food scents. I don't know if your husband if your husband has any dealings.
Oh yes,
you know,
my husband loves.
You know, it's something. I think it's just because, you know, it's very tantalizing. It's very mouth-watering, but it's not overtly sexual. It's just kind of sexy and, you know, fun.
Speaking of sexy, spiced chai.
Oh, spiced chai. Okay.
Spiced chai is such a great flavor. It's spicy, but yet it has a little bit of orange, nutmeg.
Yeah.
This is a great stocking stuffer for the man in your life.
Definitely.
It's really nice.
You know, that's a really good point, because even though we're talking for the, the girl or the woman in your life, obviously you can really kind of play with these flavors and with these fragrances. They're beautifully packaged. In fact, when Sara does these at her spa, oh, by the way, last 200 of the fall samplers, so final 200 of the fall sampler, $19.95. And I just want to put this in perspective before I ask Sara how she put this together. But guys, that's a lot of product for $19.95.
And in my salon and spa, we sell butters, but not in these flavors. This is exclusive to HSN. But we sell an 8-ounce container for $18. So you're getting double the product here at HSN, and they're exclusive flavors. These are holiday flavors that my clients are like, Sara, bring them into the spa. No, I'm sorry, you guys. You have to get on HSN.
Man. That just gets you in the mood. It just gets you in the spirit for the holidays.
It does. It just warms your soul.
That's so great.
And you know, back to the packaging, since we don't use anything in our products that is harmful to your skin, like all the artificial dyes that are in a lot of other products. I really wanted to do some pretty packaging. Just, you know, because it's pleasing to your eye and it's a perfect gift. I mean, when we're buying gifts, we want something that's pleasing to the eye as well.
It is. And when you wrap these up, and we'll talk about the holiday selection and the flavors included as well, but just to talk about those customer picks again, in fact, here's just some of what people had to say. Wowie kazowie. I had to tell everyone how great this is, how rich, how non-greasy. The items are equally delicious. I'm unfamiliar with this brand right now, but this, for the low price, I had to try. What a fabulous fall scented sampler. The sizes are big enough. Go give it a try. And honestly, things like that really do speak to all of us out there. I was at the mall last night, and I'll tell you what, I am not going back. I'm done.
Oh, it's going to be a nightmare.
It's going to be a madhouse. And you're going to thank yourself that you made this phone call. The fall sampler is well on its way to sell out. It's not going to make it to Sara's last show. Sara, are you back again before the holiday season, or is this?
I hope so, but I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I don't think so.
So at this point, we don't have any more scheduled airings with Sara.
That's
I mean, she's up tonight at 3 o'clock, but unfortunately, if you're thinking, you know, December is when we start to panic, right? And you're looking for stocking stuffers. You know, we'd love to see Sara back, but it looks like she won't be back on the air again after that 3 a.m. show until next year. Plus, these are limited, closed edition, exclusive fragrances only for us here at the network. Last call on the fall sampler. We'll take you on a tour of what's in the holiday again. Now, on the holiday, you are getting cinnamon eggnog. That might be my favorite.
It's so nice.
That's good.
It's creamy with a little vanilla base with some cinnamon. It's so warm. It smells like the holidays.
Yeah, that angel food cake is pretty yummy though too.
The angel, everybody loves the angel food cake. Keep the angel food cake for yourself and give the rest away if you want a little gift for someone.
So your cinnamon eggnog, you get your sweet champagne, you get your angel food cake, you get your peppermint patty, and then of course you get the coordinating 3-in-1 shower gels. But you were saying I could use this on my hair too?
Absolutely. Yes, I'm a hairdresser of 15 years. So it was important to me to have a cleanser for your body that you could also use on your hair. And with the aloe content in this product, your hair will be so shiny.
Definitely.
And even with the body butters, take a little bit that's on your hands. And if your hair is staticky because it's so dry, just put a little bit because of the shea butter content in the product.
I'm doing that.
It's just, I love it.
And then you have boys smelling your hair all night, which is also a good side benefit.
That's right.
Sara, I hope you have a great holiday season.
Thank you, Shannon. You're
so good to meet
wonderful.
You. I mean,
Thank you.
are
It's
a doll.
great to meet you.
You know, I'm going to get comments, and I'm going to owe it all to you. Thank you, Sara. Nice to meet you and your hubby.